Hello Sagittarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading focused on the second half of October. General reading as always, please keep that in mind throughout this reading. Take from it what makes sense for you personally and release the rest. So what I'm going to be doing this time around, guys, is to do a more extended version of what I do on my TikTok page as well as the YouTube shorts and on my little mini Instagram videos here, taking a look at letters that could be a part of your person's name as well as zodiac signs, or it could even be a combination of both of you. So let's take a look and see what's coming through here, who's thinking about you, who's coming towards you. All right, Sagittarius, so let's start with some letters. We're starting with an O here. Okay. Hopefully the rest of this reading will be okay, more than okay. We have Z. We have a Y, okay. We have an E. I'm guided to pull 5 more cards. I'm seeing the number 5. We have an A. T. F. Q. And lastly, we have a U. Okay, so OK, Z, Y, E, A, T, F, Q, and a U. Those letters could be your person's initials, a combination of letters from both of your names. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some zodiac signs here. It could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for your person as well as for yourself. Let's take a look. We've got Aquarius coming through, so I'm going to pull 6 altogether. We have Gemini. We have Aries. Let's grab 3 more. We have Scorpio coming through here. We have Capricorn, and we've got Virgo. All right, so those are the 6 signs for this reading. And again, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Now, if you happen to be single and you're unattached and you're not investing your time with anybody right now, these letters could play a role in a future love connection as well as these signs. So that's just something to keep in mind. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some descriptions of who's coming towards you, characteristics, features. Let's go ahead and see. So I'm going to pull from my Enlightened Mystery Oracle decks, Volume 1 and 2. They've already been pre-shuffled since these cards are really big. So let's go ahead and grab some characteristics, the who, what, where of your connection. All right, here we go. We also have a J coming in. I don't think we had J come in, did we? Yeah, no. So we can add the J to that list of letters that came through already. We have Z. Now, I believe that did come in. And we've got so many cards here, as you can see, but I'm pulling letters, so Z is coming through twice. Maybe for some of you, you guys have Z's in your name. Your future love will be your soulmate in this lifetime. Now, even though it says future love, this could be indicative of the person that you're already thinking about. You see them as a soulmate if it's in your lifetime. This isn't somebody that's going to be in and out of your life. This is somebody who will be in your life for the rest of your life. This is so interesting how we've got letters popping up, and we already have F as well. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you. You could also be dealing with a Leo here, and I don't think Leo came through, so that's a list, adding to the list of the zodiac signs that came through. You will meet your ideal partner during the fall season. Okay, so that could certainly, again, be for my singles, or the fall season could already be a significant time of year for some of you guys, which we are in at this moment. Your person's birthday will be in February. So if this applies to your situation, February birthdays are Aquarius and Pisces, which I believe both of those signs are here too. Well, Aquarius is. There you go. Or Pisces. Let's add to this. Your ideal mate will be wealthy and financially independent. All right, so maybe this person, they could be an entrepreneur. They could have their own business. They could have a very lucrative position at this company that they work for, or could be self-employed. So many things coming through there. A real Casanova in the bedroom. So this person is very passionate, perhaps. Very magnetic connection, passionate person. Certainly the sexual chemistry. Your ideal mate will have very long hair. Okay, so that's giving us a description for some of you of what they might look like. Your ideal mate will be loyal, loving, and in it for the long haul. And I do get that, and that's the same type of energy that I'm picking up from the soulmate in this lifetime card. Let's see what else, Sagittarius. We're adding I to the list of letters. Lots of letters coming through here today. Let's grab 2 more. Your person's birthday will be in November. So if that is the case, we're looking at Scorpio and Sagittarius. So maybe, Sagittarius, there's something really significant coming through here for you in this connection. There you are. Wow. All right. So Sagittarius, like I was saying, there might be something super significant that might jump out at you during the course of this reading. So let's start to take a look at what that might be. Okay. So I'm going to set these guys aside, and we're going to go ahead and pull from the romance angels to give us an indication of what is it that you are dealing with when it comes to your love connection. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. When it comes to your love life and how it is affecting your life at this time for the second half of October, we've seen the reference to the fall season here. So maybe something's going to happen that might be very important in your life. Not just regarding your romantic partnerships either, because this is a love and life reading. We do have religious factors presenting itself here. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. You might also connect with somebody that you feel, Sagittarius, that you are spiritually connected to this individual. It doesn't matter if they're not even with you in the 3D world. You still feel their energies, and perhaps your faith has been tested as a result of challenges that you might have endured in this partnership. We do have engagement, okay? Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. That could certainly be the case. That could be a literal engagement, a proposal of marriage, or simply letting you know that things are going to move forward for you as far as being able to commit in a partnership. Some of you guys might already have children, or this is a part of what it is that you'd like to manifest, have a family someday. Your love life is being affected by children. And we've got give your relationship a chance coming through as well. Work on your partnership. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot messages. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot Volume 2. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. What else do we need to know? We've got a reverse card coming up here, which is the 7 of Cups. So either of you could be really confused right now as to what it is your purpose in life might be. And perhaps that's why it makes sense that it's right next to religious factors, because your faith has been tested when it comes to your partnerships here. And this is also about somebody who's really overwhelmed with having way too many choices, perhaps. Or you could feel that you're on the fence when it comes to partnerships, especially if you're torn between perhaps 2 people. And I don't mean that in the way that a third-party situation would be presenting itself. Perhaps, and I'm just getting this for some of you, take it if it applies, there could be an ex here that you might have had children with, and there could be someone else that you are finding you're in love with this person, and maybe you guys are struggling in the partnership because your past life and present life are intermingling with each other, and perhaps there's this need, as it says, to work on your existing partnership rather than focusing too much on a past connection. However, if you do have children and that's something that you have in common with someone, then that perhaps needs to be addressed. We do have the Ten of Pentacles coming through here. So money matters looks pretty good for you, Sagittarius, at this time. It does represent stability, material success, financial security. So if you've been struggling in regard to your finances, things are going to perhaps improve the second half of the month, or at least get the ball rolling towards that direction. In love and romance, this is one of my favorite cards, and I've mentioned it so many times because this is one of those cards where you really do feel such a strong, intense bond with somebody, where you guys are matched up. You know, you're equally matched up to each other. This person could be your divine counterpart in this lifetime, you know, and it does represent security and happiness for this partnership. And it's right next to engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And with the assistance of the Ten of Pentacles, it looks pretty good. We do have the Judgment card followed by the Empress. So Divine Feminine, here you are. And I love how it's right next to the Children card. So this is representing pregnancy, motherhood, femininity, abundance, all of those energies tied into this Empress card. You know, so for some of you, maybe right now at this point in time, you're expecting, I'm feeling twins for some of you guys, and just really looking towards the excitement of being able to be a parent. This is also very abundant energy for my feminines overall. So remember, you've got Ten of Pentacles right here. So part of that abundance could be monetarily for some of you guys. We do have the Judgment card right here. So somebody's had a chance to really reflect on their life, where they've been, where they are, and where they ultimately want to be in the future. Whether this is you, whether it's the person that you're thinking about, it's an awakening, okay? Because it gives a person the opportunity to assess the past and taking a look at that. And, you know, it's almost like stepping back from a situation and just being able to observe what your life was like in the past and what is it that you would want to change in order to have a better future. What is it that needs to be addressed, you know? And if this is your person that's going through this journey, their own awakening, and if you guys had a falling out, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they contacted you and perhaps wanting a possible reconciliation here. The way I see the Judgment card is an alarm clock. That is just how I see it. It's like an alarm clock, and if it's ignored, it's just going to keep getting louder and louder until that alarm clock, those red flags, are addressed. And sometimes it can come in the form of an apology, or at least the need to have forgiveness so that a person can have either closure or to move forward or to move on. Okay, look at this. We've got the Page of Pentacles. There's something wrapped up in your money matters here, Sagittarius. It's looking pretty good though, because this is somebody who's very ambitious. This is another card of manifestations. Ten of Pentacles for me is definitely manifestation when it comes to your finances. So I just feel perhaps the second half of the month things are going to improve. Maybe some of you guys might end up getting a raise in pay at your job, or some unexpected money that comes your way. Page of Pentacles could also basically represent a new enterprise, starting something new. And that can apply to your love life as well. Page of Pentacles, this is somebody I feel when it comes to their desires, they have the capability to manifest it so that things can eventually come to fruition. That's just what I'm getting from that. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius when it comes to this connection. So it's worth working on, but I'm feeling a couple of scenarios for this. I can't help but feel that for some of you guys, there's someone from your past that you're still interacting with. And part of that interaction might have to do with the fact that you guys have kids together. But I feel you are in love with somebody else. And there's some issues going on there, so it needs to be addressed here. It's worth giving it all the effort that you can throw into it. And your person has to be able to help you along on this journey. It's not meant for you to just simply put in all the effort. And I have a card flying. Hold on. We do have the reversed Three of Pentacles coming in. Okay, so there's lack of teamwork. And that's why this card is coming through, to remind you, Sagittarius, that there has to be teamwork so that you guys can turn this in the upright. You guys have to work together. You can't get around that one. So right now, perhaps there is disharmony in your existing partnership because there could be an ex here who's still interacting with you, and that's causing this person to feel insecure, perhaps. Divine Feminine, I'm feeling for some of you guys that maybe your ex could have been a control freak. We do have the Emperor coming up in the reverse, okay? And sometimes this person can come off as being a tyrant, you know? So we have the Emperor and we've got the Empress, but the Emperor is coming up in the reverse. So there's a lack of balance there. And it's interesting how we've got the Justice card right here, which is all about balance. To be able to bring balance back into one's life. This is about the truth, facing the truth, telling the truth. This is clarity. This is about fairness. Now, for those of you who are dealing with an ex, and for example, if you guys are divorced, because this can be tied into legal matters here. So there has to perhaps be fairness when it comes to legal matters. And since this is your reading, Sagittarius, there's a good chance that things might ultimately fall in your favor. For some of you guys, this could even be custody issues or child support issues, if that applies. But we do have the Chariot. Okay, this is movement right here. So if things have been stagnant because you're confused as to how to proceed, how to move forward, you've got the Chariot right here to help you out, to ensure that you can overcome the struggles and the challenges that you're facing in your partnerships and how it's ultimately affecting your life. So you're not meant to be stagnant, you're meant to move forward. Okay, so that is where I'm going to leave this first half of your reading. Sagittarius, if you're interested in watching the extended version, I'd love it if you head over to my Patreon page. And of course, I'll include all of that info down below via my website link. And let's take a look at what's in their heart space. Let's go ahead and grab some messages focused on the physical connection, the 3D energies, what it is that they would want to manifest in the 3D. We'll take a look at some 5D insight as well, messages from your person's higher self, musical messages, and then wrapping it up with angel advice, healing advice. All right, so I'd love to see you guys over there. And if you want that information, as I've mentioned, it's down below. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that information as well is down below in the description box. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.